Getty Compensation. Here's how to get money if your flight is cancelled. Close to 400,000 passengers will be left with a cancelled flight over the next 6 weeks as Ryanair is cutting up to 50 flights per day. The airline has said these cancellations are necessary in order for them to improve their flight punctuality and said that only 2% of customers will be affected. Ryanair's marketing director, Kenny Jacobs, said their punctuality has slipped from 9 out of 10 to 8 out of 10 in the last fortnight, and the reason for this is because of a mess-up in the planning of pilot holidays. Budget airline Ryanair show a warm front as they launch their new calendar to raise money for Teenage Cancer Trust. Flying high, the sexy girls gather for the launch of their charity calendar. Humphrey Niemer, Ryanair's Kenny Jacobs, said in a statement, "We will cancel 40 to 50 flights daily for the next 6 weeks, less than 2% of our schedule, with a slightly higher number this weekend as we begin to implement these cancellations. Flights are operating as scheduled unless an email confirming a cancellation has been received. We advise customers to check the email address used to make their booking." Cancellation notices for flights cancelled up to and including Wednesday 20 September have been sent to affected customers, and we will continue to send regular updates and post flight information on our website. We apologize to all affected customers for these cancellations. We have messed up in the planning of pilot holidays and we're working hard to fix that. How you can get compensation. Ryanair are emailing passengers whose flights will be affected and are updating their website daily with the list of flights cancelled. If your flight is cancelled, you are entitled under EU rules to rerouting, under comparable transport conditions, to your final destination at the earliest opportunity. However, many passengers are being told this could be up to several days. On the Ryanair website they have given 2 options: to apply for a refund or to change your cancelled flight free of charge. In terms of compensation, Ryanair is obliged to pay €250 £220 in compensation for each passenger of a cancelled flight of us to 1,500 kilometers. This can rise to €400 £352 for longer flights. However, if you are told of your flight's cancellation more than 2 weeks prior to departure, the airline will not be liable to pay the compensation. Also, if they give you a week's notice and find another flight that can get you to your destination in less than 4 hours of the scheduled time of arrival, you can find the online form for compensation here, and if your claim is successful it will likely be paid in a couple of weeks. Hannah Mondrell, editor-in-chief of money.co.uk, said, "If your flight has been cancelled, ask for a refund. You should get your money back within 7 days or given an alternative flight. This should also apply to connecting flights you miss as a result, as long as they were booked together. If your flight is delayed by over 2 hours, you should be able to get food and drink covered at the airport and accommodation if you need to stay overnight. Generally, if your flight is delayed by over 3 hours, you can claim compensation for the inconvenience. Cancellation amounts vary from €250 to €600 depending on your flight. If your other travel plans are impacted, look to your travel insurance for cover. This is when having a decent policy can really come in handy." Related articles.